Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to another beautiful episode of Happiness from Within. My name is Jeanette Prado. I am the host and creator of Happiness from Within, here to inspire over a billion souls to find happiness and healing. Thank you for being here. So, let's go ahead and go right into it. Today's topic is how you can cultivate self love. What does self love mean to you? Is it just about taking a bath or having time for yourself? Let's go a little bit deeper into what is self love. So, self love is where it all begins, beautiful, beautiful souls. Our connection with life itself is self love. If you think of Mother Earth, right, when you put your hands into the soil and you are connecting with Mother Earth, you are one with Mother Earth. Because if you think about it, we're all interconnected. The rivers on planet Earth is like the blood that runs through our veins. The air that we breathe is the wind. Our heartbeat, right, is like that with one rhythm with the universe, right? We are all interconnected because when we leave this planet, we just connect back with the light. We don't take our bodies with us. It is our soul, our very light, our very essence, right? Self love is the foundation of all love because it's how we treat not only ourselves but how we treat other people. So self love is being in harmony with all of creation. So I would love to go into some ways that you can start cultivating the self love for yourself to feel at your highest vibration each and every single day. So, one of the first things is for you to go to bed when you're tired. And why is this? Because naturally, we get tired, we go to sleep, we sleep for, let's say, 8 or 9 hours, and then we wake up, right? So, it's like every day is kind of like a rebirth, right? If you think about it, we go to sleep, we wake up, we go to sleep, we wake up. Like every day is like a new day, right? So, getting a good night's rest is super, super important, right? Because that's what's going to give you your light, your energy, your rejuvenation for the next day. We are not AI bots, we are human beings. So I feel like this message too is for someone, maybe this is you. Maybe you feel like, I feel like maybe you've been doing too much, you've been overdoing it. This is a message from spirit to just slow down. Okay. All right. The next message, treat yourself to something magical, uplifting, sensational. It could be something that costs $5, $200, $1,000. Do something for yourself on a monthly basis. Maybe it's a weekly basis. Go buy yourself some flowers. You don't need someone else to buy you flowers. Buy your own damn flowers. Really though, you guys, it's truly truly magical when you do something like that for yourself. It could be the smallest things. Maybe it's you buy yourself a new lipstick. Maybe you buy yourself a little rubber ducky that you want to have right there next to you on your desk because it makes you have a smile on your face. Like I have this little guy Karopi. Oh my God, this thing it makes me so happy to see it every day. I literally have had this thing since I was like 12, you guys. And it makes me happy. It brings me self-love. Watching its little eyes pop out. But yeah, you gotta do these things, you guys. Life is too short. I want to give you guys an example of something of self love. So I went to see family, and someone close to me has a 3-year old, and I love to spend time with her because she lights up the whole house. And all she wants to do when she sees me is she wants to play. And I take every moment, every second of that day to play with her because when she gets older, she's not going to want to play with me anymore. That's just how kids are, right? They're going to want to spend more time with their friends and but I feel like children teach us how to live life. One of the things I learned from one of my favorite philosophers, his name is Robin Sharma, he says, adults are deteriorated children. And it's so true if you think about it, right? As we go through life and, we're told we're not good enough, we shrink ourselves, we devalue ourselves, we love ourselves less because society told us we weren't good enough or someone else told you weren't good enough, right? But if we're really being honest with ourselves, like all that's is just a bunch of bullshit, right? Excuse my language, but I just want to be very raw and real and direct with you guys. It really is because you're an infinite being of light. You're beautiful. You're infinite. Like the very fact that you're a human being means that you have a big mission on this planet. Okay. So the other thing is to take an adventure for yourself. Maybe book a ticket, rent a car, go up to the mountains, maybe go see a friend you haven't seen in a while, or maybe just go by yourself, right? Go rent an Airbnb in the city. And it's truly magical. You just spending time with yourself is one of the most beautiful things you can do because that's how you really get to know yourself. Also, give yourself permission to dare and dream and risk and follow through on those dreams. When I started this podcast, you guys, I didn't even have an internet connection. At the time, I was using the internet on my phone to connect to my computer because I wanted it so bad. And I remember when I started this podcast, my computer at the time completely just shut down. I was like, really, universe? I was like, okay, well, thank you. And something my intuition told me, get on a computer and you're gonna get a you're gonna get be able to get a new computer today. I was like, that's insane. I was like, my credit is like shit at the time. And anyway, I took the risk. I was like, I really want to do this. Went online. I got approved immediately for a refurbished computer. I was like, this works. This is what I need. And so that was the beginning of that. I mean, something really truly magical happened for that. And now 100 plus episodes later, it's still going, right? It's just we just never know how certain things are going to unfold, right? Yeah, it could be maybe you want to heal your body. Your dream is to heal your body because that's all you can think of. Maybe your dream is to find a significant other. My message to you in regards to practices of self love is to be patient with yourself. Sometimes things don't happen in our plan. Sometimes it's not our timing, it's the divine timing or God's timing, right? So I just want you to be gentle with yourself. Okay. Scheduling time to rest is really, really important. We mentioned about going to bed early. We tend to want to have our devices next to us when we're going to sleep. I want to encourage you to shut off your phone at least an hour before you're going to go to bed. Literally put it on airplane mode and whether, set your alarm or whatever time you get up in the morning, but I just encourage you to allow yourself to rest, the rest that you need. Also, another practice of self-love is learning to be alone with yourself until you truly love your presence. Okay? This is really amazing. truly being with yourself. I cannot reiterate this enough. Even people that are in relationships, I really think it's really important to spend time a little bit apart, because not saying get separated, I just mean having that time for yourself, because it's just so vitally important for growth. If you're in a relationship, and let's say your significant other says, "Hey, I'm going to go spend time with the guys." Let them go spend time. Have some time for yourself, or maybe you want to go spend time with your the girls, right? Your women friends. Please do that for yourself. It's really important to have space. The other act of self-love is to place your hands on your heart and tell yourself how much you love yourself. Repeat it until it finally feels comfortable and you've allowed yourself to receive your own endless love. This is really magical, really, really powerful exercise. Wow, there's so many different practices of self-love. I want to invite you to create some time for meditation and breath work. Then actually meditate and do the breath work. Don't fill that time with something else. Make sure that you're taking time to check on yourself daily, hourly. Ask yourself, what do I need to do to be happier and more peaceful? Or to show more self love to myself? The act of placing your left hand on your heart and saying, "Heart, are you there?" And you just wait in silence. And your heart will respond. Love is the highest vibration on the planet, you guys. And then when you get that answer, you can ask it whatever you want. It has all the answers you are looking for are from within. Another act of self-love is to write yourself a love letter. Remind yourself how proud you are of yourself and how much you've accomplished, beautiful soul, how much you have accomplished. Another act of self-love is to declutter. There is an amazing book that is literally has been a life changer. It's called the Art of Keeping Tidy by Marie Kondo. The Art of Keeping Tidy by Marie Kondo. Her whole concept is, when you pick up something, does it bring you joy? If the answer is no, then donate it, get rid of it. It's really, truly magical, because I literally followed every single step in her book. I had a storage unit for 10 years, you guys. 10 years. And it was crazy. I was looking at the stuff. I was like, wow, all the money that I put into the storage unit. And it took me about a year to go through all this stuff following her methods, but I did it, right? And where I live now is actually a smaller space and I'm much happier. And just learning to not hold on to things, right? Because that's energy. Again, nothing wrong with having things if you like to collect things, whatever makes you happy. But for me, you know, for really wanting to clear out that space, clear up my mind, I really had to do that for myself. Especially living here in America, we hoard things so much. Like if you go to a place like Japan or India or other third world countries, it's completely different mindset. It's not about the stuff, right? So I just invite you to get that book. It's going to really change your life. And I just want to put out there, for those of you that are resonating with anything that I've been sharing, I'm very passionate to helping spiritually awakened women turn their pain into transformation. And I have an amazing program. It's called 30 Days to a Badass You, where we actually go more in depth in these practices of self love. Because 30 Days to a Badass You is all about energy, it's all about alignment, it's all about connecting with yourself at a very deep level. And if anything I've shared with you is resonating with you, I would love to connect with you. If you go to my website, janetprado.com, you can actually book a free session with me, a 15-minute session, to see if we're a good fit to work together. And you can also follow me on pretty much any of the major platforms. Actually, I will put the link below. I'll put my calendar link below. And again, if you are a woman that's spiritually awoken on some level, and that anything that I've shared today is resonating with you, again, I would love to set up a free 15-minute call to see if we're a good fit to work together. I also do offer a 3-month coaching program. I offer group coaching and also one-on-one, but I'm very passionate to helping women to turn their pain into transformation. I've overcome a lot of trauma, a lot of past wounding, and these programs are literally the 25 plus years of the coaching that and just everything that I've overcome, and I now want to give that big gift back to you, any women that are truly ready to move forward. And before we do hop on the call, there is an application process. So actually I'll put that link below for the application. And because I'm very selective who I work with, because the work that I do is very, very deep work. And it's really only for those that are really serious to move forward. So, but again, if that resonates with you, I would love to connect with you. I would love to share some other practices with you guys before we end. And another of these practices is to celebrate all of your victories. It doesn't matter how small or how big. And this is one of the biggest exercises I want to give you today. Make a list of 100 things that you are grateful for. 100 things that you're grateful for. And then on top of that, 100 victories that you have accomplished in your life. 100 victories. So it's going to be a list of 100 things you're grateful for, and then 100 things that you have celebrated in your life. Now you're like, whoa, Jeanette, how am I supposed to do that? That's insane. I haven't really accomplished a lot in my life. Look, if you're someone that thinks, oh, well, I didn't go to college, I didn't do this, I didn't do that, I guarantee you at the deepest level, wherever you are in your life, you can definitely come up with 100 things that you're grateful for and 100 victories that you have accomplished. One of those, you are alive. You have a roof over your head. You can walk. You have arms, you have legs. Or if you don't, my heart goes out to you, but there's always something to be grateful for. One of my favorite people to watch, very encouraged. His name is Nick Natassian. Excuse me if I didn't pronounce his last name right, but this gentleman does not have any arms or any legs. The only thing he has, I think he has his arm and he has like one finger. This gentleman has gone on to inspire millions of people all over the world. He is a multimillionaire, and his story is so phenomenal. And I'm just like, here, people that have 2 arms, 2 legs can speak and can hear. And yet this gentleman that doesn't have any arms and any legs is inspiring millions of people all over the world. And yeah, I mean, it's just truly inspirational. I am so blown away. And so that's my message to you is don't give yourself excuses. Do this assignment, and I would love to hear an update. You can follow me. I'm on TikTok and also Instagram. I go live pretty much every day on TikTok at Happiness from Within. But you guys, yeah, this is it. I really hope that this episode inspired you in some way. And I look forward to connecting with you guys at a much deeper level. And I'll catch you guys on the next episode. Have a wonderful, fabulous day. And remember to smile because you're worthy. Thank you so much, you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.